America once again stands on the edge of a government shutdown. Millions of federal workers, government programs, and even national security could be affected. And in the middle of all this chaos, Donald Trump is pointing his finger directly at the Democrats. But the real question is, are the Democrats truly to blame, or is this just another political game being played in Washington? Let's break this down for those who don't know. A government shutdown happens when Congress fails to agree on a budget or funding bill. Without that funding, many federal agencies can't operate properly. This means workers go without paychecks, essential services slow down, and ordinary Americans feel the pain the most. Right now, Washington is locked in a fierce battle over spending priorities, immigration policies, and social welfare programs. And once again, the American people are caught in the crossfire. Donald Trump has wasted no time in putting the blame squarely on the Democrats. According to Trump, Democrats are more interested in playing politics than in keeping the government open. He claims they are pushing for what he calls reckless spending on social programs, climate change initiatives, and foreign aid while ignoring what he calls America First priorities such as border security and reducing national debt. Trump also says Democrats are deliberately stalling negotiations to create political chaos ahead of upcoming elections. But Democrats are firing back with their own accusations. They argue that Republicans, and Trump especially, are holding the government hostage to push their own agenda. Democrats insist they want funding for healthcare, education, and infrastructure, things they say matter most to working-class Americans. They claim it's actually Republicans who refuse to compromise, especially on issues like defense spending and border wall funding. Beyond the finger-pointing, let's talk about what's really at stake. Federal employees could be forced to work without pay. National parks, museums, and even passport offices might shut down. Critical programs like food assistance and housing benefits could be delayed. In other words, while politicians argue in Washington, ordinary families across the country pay the real price. So, is this really about Trump versus Democrats? Or is it about something deeper? Many experts argue that shutdown threats have become a political weapon. Both parties use them to rally their base, gain media attention, and pressure the other side into concessions. And Trump, being a master of headlines, knows exactly how to frame Democrats as the villains in this story. But history shows that whenever a shutdown happens, both sides end up losing credibility, and voters remember it when it's time for elections. The looming government shutdown is not just about budgets and policies, it's about power, politics, and who controls the narrative. Trump blames Democrats. Democrats blame Republicans. But at the end of the day, it's the American people who face the consequences. So, what do you think? Is Trump right to point the finger at Democrats? Or is this just another example of political theater in Washington? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.